Hello, it's Cookie on Cookie Streams, and welcome to another stream where today we are back in MLB the Show 26, where today we are. Well, wait. I feel like I just said that. Well, anyway, today what we're doing is continuing on our franchise mode. So let me put my face cam back up there. Forgot to put it back up after NHL 26 the other day. Hey there, Jenny. Yeah, I ran out of time today, and I apologize for that. But the schedule for YouTube this week is going to go up right after this stream is done. I have it all ready to go. And so it'll go up right after this is done. All right, there we go. I can hear myself. And also, let's see. Well, we need to mess with the bench again. Also, though, I just learned about these jewels you can use in chat. Apparently, you can send different things. So I just sent myself, for my watching account, I just sent myself an Uncle Alert, which I guess I am. But apparently there are jewels now. I don't know that you can like send fun emojis. I don't know how you get the jewels, but I think it's just from like watching, because I didn't buy anything to get that. But anyway, let's see. Now, Jenny did bring up an interesting point in the last stream, not the last MLB the Show stream, but actually the last stream on the channel, which was the trade hub and maybe making a move for Jeff McNeil, which I don't hate. So in fact, I actually quite like that deal. Let's mess around with our lineup really fast. Make sure I have it where I want it. Ronald is going to be playing right field, and Yaz left field. I like him for a lefty DH, though, you know. Hoskins has been okay, but not really that good. I'm not sure either where he is. I need to mess with the other line up against lefties, but how is Sean Murphy doing? When's he gonna be back in this simulation? In real life, he's gone for a while. How much longer? Does it tell me how much longer he's on the IL? Oh, here we go. 1 to 6 more days. Okay. 1 to 6 more days. So we need to remember that. For now, though, Jonah Heim's going to be the guy. And we didn't score any runs with this lineup last time. We'll switch Yaz and Ozzy for now. Actually, yeah, I don't really like Michael being up there. Let's do that against lefties. Still want Baldwin hitting second. Hoskins needs to drop down a bit, though. Ozzy, honestly, probably needs to hit fifth on those days. And yeah, I think this is fine. Are you late? Or actually, are you latte? Are you a latte? Guys, it reminded me, because I need to put this in the Discord later. Night just reminded me. I had authentic British digestives today, and they were so good. I really enjoyed them. Authentic from London. They were so good. I had chocolate and caramel, and they were so good. Milk chocolate and dark chocolate. So good. So good. Anyway, Knight, can you tell me what these jewels are? I sent myself an Uncle Alert with these jewels in the YouTube chat. Is that like, are they trying to do bits? Hashtag I knew you would like our food. I need to go to London and try not all of the food, but you know what I mean. Like all of the staples of London, you know? I think I would love fish and chips, authentic London fish and chips. I feel like I would love that. For sure. Anyway, Those biscuits, though, they were quite good. But back to front office. I want to see. Let's go to trades. Is McNeil still with... Hold on, I need a lefty DH. It doesn't have lefty DH on there. I don't have anyone on the trade block. Can I just make a trade? Oh, who's in the free agent market? Yeah, we don't really need a pitcher. Although Max Scherzer's still on the free agent market in this simulation. Yeah, we'll see about those later on. I'm not loving River Ryan right now. So I might actually... see, manage roster. Joe Jimenez on the IL. That's unfortunate. Who do I want to call up for River Ryan? Do I want to go Hurston Waldrop? I kind of do. He's under starters. Hurston, where are you? He's on fire. Wait, he's in the majors? Is he one of our starting pitchers in this? Oh, dang. Oh, I don't want to call him up then. He's already up. Do we call Bryce Elder up? Smith Shawver's still injured. He's on the IL, but he's still injured. J.R. Ritchie is called up in real life. I think what I want to do... Well, there's also Perez. Perez and Elder are the same overall. I would just put them in the pin. So let's look at the pin. I think I want to get another lefty in the pin. Let's bring up Dodd. Come on up, Dodd. You made the team, Dylan. And then let's send down River Ryan. Oop, no, send him down. And let's bring Brian Ritchie, Brian. Who is Brian? J.R. Ritchie up to AAA. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okie doke. Now we still need to go... Oh, I still want to make a trade. Here we go. Make trade. There we go. That's what I wanted from before. I think McNeil is with... How do I change? Here we go. I think McNeil is with the A's. Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. Oh, no. Knight. Don't get permanent scoliosis. But I'm glad it's comfortable. Oh, yeah. So, Jules. Can you look up what Jules are? And yes, I will make that trade. Can you look up what Jules are? All right, I like him for a lefty bat. I don't think we have to give up too much for him. Ooh, the only thing is he's pretty slow. But that's not what we would have him for. He's cold right now, too, so we probably wouldn't have to give that much up for him. He doesn't have much power, but I'm really getting him more for a contact. Let's just see how it goes. McNeil... Hold on, before I make the McNeil trade. I want to look at the free agents one more time. Let's just look at hitters. They don't have, like, DHs. That's frustrating. Okay. I wish it was, like, just all hitters. We could break it up into all hitters. Because right now, this is just, like, a lot of starting pitchers at the beginning. I don't really need Randall Grichuk. Garrett's not bad, but I need a lefty. Did I say Garrett? I meant McCutcheon. I don't know why. I guess Stone Garrett's right there. Jake Marisnick is still playing? Hey, my guy Forrest Wall. I love that guy. He's not a good bat, though. He's also not lefty. Tommy Pham. Ooh, how good is Verdugo and how good is Winker? Verdugo is so-so. How about Winker? Which one of them? Okay, Verdugo has a stronger arm and better fielding. About the same on speed. Contact about the same, and power is pretty close to the same. How about J-Hay? Bring him back. Okay. Eddie? We're going to trade for Jeff McNeil, I think. At least out of those options. I'm seeing a lot of great defensive options. Yo, Justin Turner. Crazy he hasn't been signed. Now, we signed Rowdy Tellez in real life. You know what I could do is sign Dom Smith back. He's done well for us in real life, to be fair. Can we sign him to a minor league deal? He wants 5 years. My guy, I'm not giving you 5 years. You know what? Well, we haven't really tried Dom Smith yet. I have a feeling he's going to be pretty bad, though. Let's go for Jeff McNeil for now. If McNeil goes bad, then we'll look again. But let's go for Jeff McNeil because that was what we were going to do to begin with. I love Dom Smith in real life, but the game does not love him, unfortunately. Did I go past the Athletics? I think I did. Aha. All right, Jeff McNeil. And how about we trade away... You're paying him $12.5 million? You're paying Jeff McNeil $12.5 million. How about we... Dang it, we can't trade Rhys Hoskins. I don't want to trade Mateo because he's so fast. Let's see. We're not trading Matt Olson. That'd be a terrible trade. Oh, Jules in YouTube chat. I don't know how to spell it. Somewhere in YouTube chat. Oh wait, Jewels. I guess like the Jewel, like the gym Jules. That chess stream is gonna happen at some point. I'm looking at this now. Is Jeff McNeil really worth $12.5 million? What am I willing to trade for that? Normally Jorge Mateo, but he's the only speed I have. Oh my gosh, we'd be taking on so much money. Chat, this is not good, but we really need a lefty bat. We gotta get rid of some payroll. I shouldn't have signed Rhys Hoskins. I think that's the... Here, hold on. We're gonna put Hoskins on the trading block. I gotta get his salary off the books. What is he? He plays first base. Let's just go all. Okay, Hoskins. Dang it. Put him on the trade block. We'll trade him June 15th anyway. I don't know who Ian Hamilton is. I probably should. And we can put Jonah Heim on the trade. Oh, also in his first year. River Ryan. Okay, let's go. Could put River Ryan on. Could put Bryce Elder on. Wait, how much is Aaron Bummer making? They cut him in real life. Not that I want to do everything that they're doing in real life, but how much is he making? Oh, he's making $6.5 million. I know why they cut him now. Okay, you know what? Hold on. We'll play one more game. I really wish I hadn't cut Dom now. I'm slightly regretting it. What does my lineup look like? Oh, I love Kyle Farmer, but I think we're going to have to trade him. We have so many shortstops. Okay, let's see if we can trade Farmer for McNeil. We can't trade Hoskins. I'm going back and forth so much on this. He's getting paid so much money is the only thing. All right, how about we give you, or how about you give us Jeff McNeil, and we'll give you Kyle Farmer. Where's my shortstop? Dang it, he's in his first year with us. He can't be traded yet. Well, it was a good thought. I guess we could trade Alex Lodice. Yeah, let's do this. Offer the trade. They're considering our offer. Okay. They're considering it, and it, you know what, it buys time for us anyway. In the meantime, let's look at options we might have for lefties. Okay, here we go. YouTube prepares to launch new Jules donation option, which will allow viewers to buy digital stickers sent during a live stream with a percentage of the sticker purchase price then going to the streamer. That was published November 14, 2024. Why am I just now hearing about this? Pretty much the same as YouTube's Super Chat sticker and comment options, though Jules provide more flexibility in purchase. Interesting. Well, I'll do 5 games eventually, but today it might just be 2. Let's see. We're guaranteed to do 1 today. No, we'll do 2 for sure. Do we have any lefty options? We don't have a great farm system, not gonna lie. At least for position players, hitters. Which is fine in real life, because like we have plenty of hitters. I really need that lefty bat now, though. This guy's batting .417. What's your handedness, my good sir? Oh, he has 23 power. He is lefty. Okay, well, keep an eye on this Patrick Kilheisey. Send Patrick up to AAA. Send Jose down to AA. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're rolling with this for now. We know what we need in the future. I think Jeff McNeil could be a good boost. It might be cheaper just to try to, though, if this offer falls through, I might just sign a free agent and go with one of the people that we were looking at earlier. It's not great, but it's, you know, it might be a better option for us. All right, I'm going to switch Harrison Hoskins right there. We're up against Zach Wheeler. It's a tough customer. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And let's have Baldwin DH. And Heim will come in to catch. Yes, I like this. All right. Though it gets a little confusing due to the jewels monetization aspect. When viewers use jewels to send gifts, you get rubies, which represent your earnings. 1 ruby equals 1 cent. So for every 100 rubies you receive, you get $1. Interesting. Next stream is tomorrow. So there are jewels, which, oh gosh, there's a lot. I'm just going to read this to myself. While the game runs this story about Mike Yastrzemski. Okay. When did they enact the YouTube jewels? Because I only saw it for the first time today. Anyway, though, we're back in beautiful Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for this divisional matchup at the bank. Zach Wheeler will take the helm for the Philadelphia Phillies. 4 games started, hasn't gotten a win, but has a 3.91 ERA through 25 and a third innings pitched, and just a 1.11 whip. We'll see how he fares against Ronald Acuna Jr. stepping in, swing and a miss, 97 right down the pipe. Through 20 games, 11-9 are the Philadelphia Phillies. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Zach Wheeler does feature a 4-seamer, a sinker, sweeper, curve, and splitter. See what he goes with here against Acuna. It'll be ball 1, a fastball. Realmuto with an early challenge. It was close to the knees. And that one's going to be a ball, down and in. So Phils lose an early challenge. 3 pitches in. It was pretty close, though. 1-2. I'll miss outside. 2-2. That one may have clipped the corner, but they're not going to dare try to challenge that, being down just 1. But they will get a strikeout 1 pitch later. 5 pitches. And Ronald Acuna punches out here. So for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. will be playing right field. Then Baldwin, Olsen, Riley, Ozzie, Dubon, Mike Yastrzemski, Jonah Heim, and Michael Harris II. Here's Drake Baldwin. DHing tonight. By the way, this is a rubber match. Braves won handily in the first game. Then it was a 3-0 final score in favor of the Phillies in the last game. I'm playing Hollow Knight tomorrow. This one grounded foul. 0-2. We're going to build some suspense here because I have a lot of chats to look at. Okay. So it looks like the jewels came in to be for America much more recently.
Let's go, Zach.
Oh, okay. Well, you heard it. You heard it here first, folks. Buy some rubies and jewels on YouTube and use them in this stream. You know, you don't have to buy them, but if you do buy them, be sure to stop by the stream. I guess you get some free ones because on my watching account, I definitely did not buy any, and I had like 600 or something. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So the first 2 Braves go down swinging, looking a lot like yesterday's game, which the Braves fanned a lot. First pitch to Olsen is sent back foul. 0-1, ball high. Olsen already 16 RBIs on the young campaign. And he'll hold up his swing on that splitter, 2-1, down and away. And swung on and missed, strike 2. Count is 2-2. With 2 outs and nobody on. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon. And in case I don't see you, good night. So the Braves draw a blank in the top of the first. We head to the bottom half. Braves nothing, and the Phils coming up. And Ronaldo Lopez will be taking the bump for the Braves through 4 games. He has a 2-2 record, 24 innings pitched, a 3.38 ERA, and a 1.29 WHIP. Defensive alignment. Left field to right field. We have Mike in left. Center field is Mike Yastrzemski in left. Michael Harris in center. And Ronald Acuna Jr. in right field. From third to first, it's Riley, Dubon, Ozzie, and Matt Olson. Of course, pitching today is Ronaldo Lopez, and his battery mate will be Jonah Heim. Here's Brandon Marsh. First pitch to him will miss just low, ball 1. Braves 13-8 this year. Good for first in the division. 4-seamer, slider, curve, and circle change for Ronaldo. And now this one flied into left field. Under it is Mike Yastrzemski. He'll take a couple steps back and make the grab for out number 1. Hey there, Blanco. Yeah, it is a bit of a Truman Show reference. The order for the Phils: Brandon Marsh, then Bryce Harper, Schwartz, Turner, Real Muto, Bryson Stott, Edmundo Sosa, Adolis Garcia, and Gabriel Ricones Jr. Here's Bryce. No one on and 1 out. And he'll take strike 1 up and away, just catching the outer third of the plate. Now this one hit well foul. Counts 0-2. The pitch. So on ripped at Ozzie. He'll make the grab for out number 2. 112 off the bat. Now I'll bring up Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber will take ball 1, but they're going to challenge it. I think Heim might win this one. And he will. That one's comfortably a strike. Barely even any of it outside the zone. The 0-1. Sent back foul. Perfect night. 2 years behind. Yeah. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Schwarber orders the Whirlybird special to end things off in the first. Still no score as we head to the second. And Austin Riley will lead things off. And he leads the league in OPS. The National League, to be specific. And looking to get something going here for the Braves in the second. First pitch line into left field. It's going to go to the corner. Off the base of the wall, friendly hop. The throw back in by Rincones is off target and a little late. So Austin Riley will start things off with some trouble for the Braves. His 6th double of the year. So the Braves have a runner in scoring position for Ozzie Albies. Batting .222 on the year. And he'll send one backwards, foul. Oh no. Oh no, Knight. I get, the ones I get recommended like 100 times over? The ones like that, but Minecraft. And to be fair, they are quite soothing. Ozzie, while not on base right now, does have 10 stolen bases. And speaking of stolen bases, pickoff attempt at second. Austin back in there safely. Not terribly close either. 0-2. On its way from Wheeler. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Tried to check his swing on the sweeper. Could not hold it. Home plate umpire rings him up. And here's Doobie. Dubon hits this one down the line. Fair! They're going to send home Riley. And Rincones boots it in left. And Dubon will slide into second base. They'll give him a double for that. Rincones had knocked it down. This was right down the third base line, by the way, for Dubon. Just past Sosa. Riley read it pretty well. He held, got off a little bit, and then was absolutely off to the races. Rincones stops it from getting to the corner, but can't field it cleanly. It just sticks there on the ground, and as he keeps on going into the wall. And Dubon, won't say with an easy double, but a lot easier than it should have been. And oh my goodness, Mike Yastrzemski, he's going to make a deposit at the bank. 384 feet. And Braves lead it 3-0. After striking out. After every batter, I should say, striking out in the top half of the first inning. Here in the second, there's one out and it's 3-0. 2 doubles and a homer. Here's Jonah Heim. Swung on and missed, strike one to Jonah Heim. Oh, 1 pitch. Strike 2 at the knees. Or a little above. I'm a little bit off this week. Second half of the week. The 0-2. Sent back foul. Must be streaming for the first 3 days, though. The 0-2 pitch. On its way. And, oh, that catches the inner third. Strike 3. Oh, okay, bye, Knight. Thanks for joining. Always good to see you, Knight. Hello there, Roman. YouTube and Twitch are being banned. The 0-1 pitch. From what? Count evens at 1-1. Delivery from Zach Wheeler is well inside. It was all the way back to the backstop on that sweeper. Michael had to get out of the way of that one. Batting 9 today is Michael. 2-1. Hit high in the air, not too far. It's out in mid-center field near the line. And making the grab is Adolis Garcia for out number 3. But not before. Braves scratch across 3, including 2 on this Mike Yastrzemski homer. Through 2, it's 3-0 Braves. Well, really 1.5. We're here in the bottom half of the second inning. Strike 1 on a slider, just catching the outer third of the plate. There's strike 2 down and away, perfectly placed. 0-2 to Trey Turner, just missed. The 1-2 now to Turner. Beat into the ground, but it'll go foul. One-two pitch. Swung on and fouled. Put pretty good wood on that. Did go out and chase it above the hands. 1-2 again, and he'll leave that fastball up. The 2-2. Swung on and fouled. The 2-2 again. Sent deep into right field. Acuna going back on the track, makes the grab for out number 1. Up steps JT Realmuto. First pitch to Realmuto is a changeup on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
That's out.
There's ball 1 outside. 1-1 the count. To JT. He hits one well. It's off the glove of the sliding Aussie. He throws to first, but it's well late. Oh, okay. Before Knight leaves. Oh, wait, I think I did read that. I didn't read it out loud, but I did read it. But Knight says leave a like. I think you should do that. I agree with Knight. I don't know what U16's UK is. I don't think it's being banned here in America. First pitch to Bryson Stott, strike one. Yo one. Ball one. Wednesday's stream will be Mario Tennis. It's not on the calendar. Lindsay just asked me yesterday, can we play more Mario Tennis? And I was like, yeah, sure. 1-2. Sent foul. I'm going to go with a circle change down and away. See if he can get him to roll over it. Did, but it gets sent back foul. The 1-2. Ball two. The 2-2 pitch. Sent on a low line foul past the third base dugout. There's no stream on Friday this week. The 2-2 on its way from Ronaldo. This one's gonna be sent on a looping line down the third baseline again. And foul. The 2-2 again, swung on in another foul ball. And another foul ball on a 2-2. Trying to do anything to get rid of Bryson Stott here. Strike three! Someone grab an ice pick. He's frozen. A long battle ends in a called third strike. That was a lot of pitches. I don't know exactly how many, but it was a lot. Here's a Mundo Sosa. He'll take strike one. I'll clip the outside part of the plate. 23 pitches for Ronaldo in this inning now. And now 24 is strike two. The 0-2 to Sosa. Ball inside. 1-2 pitch. Spat on. It's a slider well out. And, ooh, that four-seamer just missed outside. 3-2 runner goes. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Sosa partakes in the old whirly bird special. So we're done with two, and it's the Braves in the lead 3-0. No stream on Thursday either. So I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week. So the lineup card flips on over for the Braves, and Acuna will lead things off this inning, and he'll send a sweeper grounded foul down the third baseline. 0-1. Call it a strike. Well, I'm glad I didn't challenge it because, yeah, that was a strike. Just barely, but it was still a strike. 0-2. Lays off the sweeper, ball one. 1-2, kick deals and sent back foul by Ronald, 98 miles an hour. Ronald now with a .250 batting average. Does have 3 homers on the year, though. 1-2 again, sent back foul, sweeper. Just got a piece of that one. 1-2, again, down and away, 2-2. Pitch number 7 of this at-bat is now on its way, 2-2. Well inside, 3-2. Drake Baldwin on deck. 3-2 pitch. Well inside, almost hit him. A sweeper that backed up. And that's Wheeler's first walk of the day. Ronald will reach for Drake Baldwin. Next week, I think we're starting with Stardew Valley, and I believe next week is Toontown week. I have double checked that, though. Drake Baldwin sends this one foul. Yeah, next week is Toontown week. But I'll still be mixing in other streams in Toontown. 0-1. Sinker darting down and away from Baldwin. He swings at it and misses for strike two. 0-2, pick off to first. Nothing doing. Acuna gets back in safely. Zach Wheeler's 40th pitch of the evening. Runner goes. Ball in on a sweeper. The throw beat him, but the tag did not. It's Ronald Acuna's 12th stolen base of the year. And with that swim move, I think he was going to beat the tag anyway, but Trace Turner, for some reason, goes up with that tag and then swipes. Made it an easily stolen bag. Next pitch to Baldwin, just got a piece of that one, foul. Count goes, or remains, I should say, at 1-2. And pickoff attempt at first. Sorry, at second. Nothing doing.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
1-2 to Drake on its way. Sent right back in the middle for a base hit. Marsh Fields turning in the bag at third is Acuna. He'll get easily into home. It's 4-0 Braves. That was absolutely scorched by Drake Baldwin. Holy smokes, on a hanging curveball, just rips it up the middle at 114 miles an hour. And here's Matt Olson, who swings through a 97-mile-an-hour fastball for strike one. 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike two, a sinker diving down and away from from Matt Olson, just like with Drake Baldwin's at bat. The 0-2, he'll freeze him. It's a sinker in the zone, and Olson goes down on strikes yet again. Here's Austin Riley, 1 for 1 with a double, 5 for 9 in the series. And ahead of that splitter, strike one. I'm not entirely sure. There'll be one next week, Jenny, but I'm not sure what time yet and what day.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Ball one outside, Austin Riley. Baldwin at first, 1 out, 1-1 count.
Ball, that's
Sinker will
out.
miss well outside, 2-1. Baldwin not a huge threat to steal, but did take an extra step on his lead last pitch. This one keeps it pretty standard, and Austin Riley sends it into the seats. A high major league pop-up. The 2-2 pitch.
Ball three.
Sweeper misses low, 3-2. Well, thanks for the first-time chat there, Jonathan. I'll definitely give that some consideration. The 3-2 to Austin Riley is sent into the field on the fly. Popped way up. And Bryson Stott will squeeze it. About 5 to 10 feet behind the infield, the infield dirt, I should say. So Ozzy steps up with Baldwin still on first. 2 outs now. And this one flied foul. This will be pitch number 24 of the inning from Zach Wheeler. Here it is. It's going to be beat backwards into the ground, foul. Oh, 0-2 pitch on its way. Oh, Ozzy couldn't hold up. He gets rung up at the plate, no appeal. Strike three, but not before Drake Baldwin with an RBI single makes this one 4-0. We're through 2.5. To the bottom of the third, Braves lead at 3-0. Take a look at the series recap here. Final score in game 1, 12-2 Atlanta. Then Atlanta was blanked in the last game, 3-0. Now leading the Phils 4-0 in the bottom of the third. First pitch to Adolis, strike one. This one sent well into left center field. Harris after it. He will reach up and make the grab for out number one. Hit well, but not well enough. And here's Gabriel Rincones Jr. First pitch to him, swung on and missed on a backdoor slider for strike one. This one missing well outside, ball one. 1-1 again, sent foul. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, tied him up. Inside, first strike 3, his 4th K of the day for Lopez, that is. And here's Brandon Marsh, who's 0 for 8 in the series, 0 for 1 with a flyout today. Leading things off in this, leading things off in the game, batting second in this inning, and he flies one out. It's a can of corn for Yaz, and that ends the third. So the Phils go down 1-2-3, and we head to the Braves hitting in the 4th.
Leading off for Atlanta, shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
Yeah, I don't want to sim any games, so I like playing through all of them. First pitch to Dubon is sent into center field on a high line and taken in by Brandon Marsh going to the right. Here's out number 1. A quick out number 1. 95 off the bat, and here's Yaz. Definitely trying to get something going at the plate overall, and he got something going in his first at bat with a homer. And oh my stars and whiskers! Big Wallet Yaz, his 2nd deposit of the game. He'll make it 5-0. 107 off the bat. It goes 407, tops his first homer. My goodness. Maybe he's found something here at the bank. And that one, just a 4-seamer at the knees. Oh, Topper's had enough of his starting pitcher. He's going to bring in Jose Alvarado, who through 9 games has gone 9 1/3 innings to a 3.86 ERA. And Jonah Heim will be flipped around here and bat from the right side. Just the 4th inning, they're doing this. No further threat on the bases. Interesting pull this early, but the CPU managers have preferred an early hook early on in this season thus far. Quickly 0-2 to Jonah Heim. 0-2 from Alvarado. Up and in, ball 1. Sinker, cutter, and 12-6 curve for Alvarado. He kicks his leg up. The pitch. A curve that'll miss outside and down, ball 2. So after going 0-2, counts now even at 2-2. And that 2-2 pitch is on its way now. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Sinker going away from Jonah. Now bring up Michael Harris II. Here's the first pitch to Michael. He's going to try to bunt, but can't pull it back in time. It's well out of the zone and a strike because he went for it. 0-1 the count. Here comes the delivery. Well outside, 1-1. That one on a 12-6 curve. First one was a cutter, by the way. One pitch. Well outside with a curve again. Almost identical. Just a little bit more to our left. 2-1 pitch on its way. Sent away foul. It was a cutter. Pretty good one, too. Cut quite a bit. 2-2 now on its way. Tied him up inside. All up in knots, but not before Mike Yastrzemski sends one way far to make it 5-0 Braves going into the bottom of the 4th inning. And to lead things off for the Phils in this 4th inning, it's Bryce Harper. First pitch is ripped into right center field. Harris is not going to be able to cut it off. He'll play it on a hop off the wall. He'll get it into second base and, made that much closer than it should have been. The leadoff double for Bryce Harper on a slider that just kind of hung there in the middle of the play. Honestly, Ronaldo a bit lucky that he got that ball back. Ball 1-0 is sent back foul by Schwarbs. 1-1. Sent on a cue, it's off the base. Still a chance to get Schwarber at first. It's late, though. So, not sure if Riley would have been able to field that cleanly over the bag. However, it bouncing off the bag basically guaranteed an infield hit for Kyle Schwarber Now here's Trey Turner.
Ball one.
Ball one low. Glide in challenge. That one just barely missed. Now grounded. Dubon's going to go to third with it. Turn to first. Not in time. Probably a smart move there. Dubon was going to his right, our left, with that one. Would have been tough to get to anyway with Trey running, and might as well just go ahead and get the lead runner there. Don't hate that. Ronaldo Lopez will now face JT Real Muto. Ball one. The 1-0. Slider. Now this one they're going to try a turn two. 6, 4, 3 with a tumble. Ozzy's okay, and it's a double play. So after the first two fills reach, Ronaldo gets 2 ground balls right after that to get out of the inning. And oh my gosh, what an acrobatic throw by Ozzy Albies. Hit as he threw. It's legal. It's a legal hit there. But still, holy smokes. And now here's Ronald Acuna Jr. to face Alvarado to lead things off in the 5th for the Bravos. This one down and in. Cutter misses. Tanner Banks warming up in the pen. He's a lefty. 1-0 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Strike one. I was really hoping that would be a cutter. Not gonna lie. The 1-1. Sent chopping foul past Sammy Watkins, the third base coach for the Bravos. One, two, the kick, the delivery, and that's ball two, way down and away. The count is 2-2. The pitch. Ripped into left field. Ronald has his first hit of the series. Scorch at 113. Turned around that sinker. Low liner right through the 5-6 hole. And now nobody out. And Drake Baldwin's up. Strike one. Cutter down at the knees. Had this similar situation the last time Acuna led off an inning a couple innings ago. There's a curveball down and away, ball one. Drake Baldwin has scored 14 runs so far this season. Pick off at first, nothing doing. Counts even at 1-1. Ronald goes. It's a strike on a cutter. The throw. Beat him, but the tag didn't again. Same thing. Turner just with a terrible tag. That time may have had a chance to get Ronald if he just goes straight back with it. But look at that terrible tag. More of a terrible receiving job. Now pick off back to second, not in time. And he did steal a base, so disengagement's reset. And Alvarado goes back to 2, so now he's at 1 again. And this one sent into left field, going back as Rincones, and he breaks forward. Makes a snag for out number 1. I don't remember who our next series is against. Don't remember. Here's Matt Olson, 0 for 2 with a couple of Ks. Ronald at second. Pick off back to second. Oh, almost got sent into center field, way off target. Baldwin, by the way, his hitting streak has been extended to 7 games. Not on that last one, obviously, but this one sent into center field. It'll be caught. Acuna will get back. He broke towards third base. Almost too far off. Olsen, 99 off the bat. Screamer. But unfortunately, right at the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Tanner Banks will come into the game. Through 8 games, he's pitched 11 innings to a 4.09 ERA. He's in to face Austin Riley. He's got a slider, sweeper, 4-seam, sinker, and circle change. Lefty coming in to face the righty, and he misses well outside with the sweeper that doesn't really sweep for ball 1. The 1-0 loops in there for strike 1. Well, loops in and swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1. Sent high and deep and foul. Well foul. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung through for strike 3. So Banks does his job in the bank. We're through 4.5. And Bryson Stott will lead things off here in the bottom half of the 5th. Ball one high. 5-0 Bravos. And this one checked his swing, but it's a strike right down the middle. Four-seamer. The 1-1. Sent into center field. Under it is Michael Harris II. He'll make the grab, and there's out number 1. And Mundo Sosa steps up to the plate. 1 down. He rips one foul. That was a four-seamer right down Main Street. Turned on it for 106 miles an hour, but it luckily just goes harmlessly into the net. Strike 2 by the tap of the helmet. Think he'll win this one. Yeah, he will. 1-1. Was very livid about that. Called strike. Though I don't know why when he has the challenge. The 1-1 pitch. Sent and chopped fair down the first base line, and Matt Olson snags it for out number, except on the bag for out number 2. That one just stayed fair, and now here's Adolis Garcia. Good thing for the Braves, too. Strike 1 down and away, just catching the corner, and it did. Adolis Garcia signed out of Cuba. We'll take ball 1 up and in a 97. The 1-1. Just falling out of the zone on a slider, ball 2. The 2-1. That one will catch the zone, strike 2. The 2-2. Just sent foul. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and got a piece of it. Dubon backhanded short after charging it. Throws to first and got his man. That's out number 3. We're through 5. It's 5-0 Bravos. Ozzy Albies will step up against Tanner Banks back out there for another inning of work. He got 1 out in the 5th. Ryan Kirkering is warming in the Phillies pen. No one up in the Braves pen. Count to 1-0 to Ozzy. Here comes the pitch. It'll miss outside. 2-0. Pitch. Misses down and away. 3-0. The 3-0 misses well inside, ball 4. 4-pitch walk to lead things off in the 6th, and now here's Doobie. Mauricio Dubon, playing short today, has already doubled. It was an RBI double as well, and Ozzy gets back. On that pickoff attempt, still a disengagement left for, a free disengagement, I should say, left for Tanner Banks. The pitch, ripped up the middle, base hit. Ozzy's going to try for third. The throw from Brandon Marsh is going to beat him, but the tag is going to be late. Oh my goodness. More on a great slide by Ozzy. Look at this. Well, I beg your pardon. Let's take a look at the replay here. I think that the umpire missed this one. It looks like, or Sosa just missed the tag. Take a look at the replay. And let's zoom in. Sosa, has he tagged him yet? Let's see. It looks like Sosa got him. However, the umpire... Whoa, in the replay, the umpire says he's out. Was he out? Oh, my bad. I thought he said safe. My bad, my B. He is out at third base, so aggressive base running goes for not. I was very confused. I really legitimately thought he signaled safe. Hold on, I want to see this on our replay now. Let me go back a moment. Oh, no, he went out. He said out. He said out on the replay. He said out on the initial call. Yep. I thought he said safe because of how he did the signal. There's strike one. Swung on and missed. There's strike two. Doobie on first. 1-2 the count. Dubon's running. The pitch. Sent back foul. Sweeper. Pick off to first. Throw is high. Count is 1-2. Yastrzemski 2 for 2. Runner's going. Sent foul on the sweeper. One, two. Inside, almost hit him. Sinker just sank below his elbow guard. 2-2. Runner going again. Swung on and just fouled. Count is even at 2 still. Doobie goes. Fouled back. Runner not going this time. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 on the slider. Topper's going to go get his guy. Orion Kirkring will come in. He's got a four-seamer, sweeper, and a sinker. And Jonah Heim is in. Runner goes. Sent the other way on the ground. But right at the third baseman. Not quite to the shortstop hole. And Sosa will be able to take it in and throw to first, making the play handily. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Braves lead at 5-0. Rincones takes strike 1 at the knees. This one grounded weakly. Ozzie will get to it deep in the hole at second, and he'll make the make the throw in time for out number 1. Here's Brandon Marsh. Ronaldo has given up some hard contact today, but is rolling merrily along. And here we go again. Grounded to DeBond, who ranges to his left. Fields and throws for out number 2. 97 off the bat. Here's Bryce. Jumps on the first pitch and sends it foul. The 0-1. Sent right back up the middle, and that's where DuBon's playing. Gets his man by about 45 steps. And that's out number 3. A quick inning for the Phils. And Brad Keller will come into pitch. Through 11 games, he's thrown 10 innings to a 5.4 ERA. He throws a four-seamer, slider, sweeper, sinker, and circled change, and he'll face Michael Harris II first. Whacks that one back foul. Four-seamer just off the outside part of the plate. 0-1. Swung and missed for strike 2. No one warming in the Braves pen, so Ronaldo going back out there. Ball 1 up and away in the bottom of the 7th. Had a very quick 6th. Might have a chance to go complete game, but we'll see. Well inside, that hits him. On a 1-2 count, hits Harris trying to go back foot. So that hits him in the back side. And here's Acuna, who's reaching his last 2 plate appearances. A single in his last one and a walk 2 times before that, and he rips a fastball the other way foul. 0-1 count. Harris gets a big lead at first. He's going to go slide step. Swung on a miss. Strike 1. The throw. Not in time. Stolen base number 5 for Harris. Just gets in there underneath the tag. Throw actually just beat him by a hair, but the tag umpire says is late. I kind of want to look at that, but the review is not going to work there. 0-2.
Nope.
Ball up and away. No challenge from the Phils. They still have 1 left. 1-2 the count. Pick off back to second. Not in time. One-two pitch. Just fouled off. Best time to steal third is right after you've stolen second, and Michael's had a big lead over there. 1-2. He's going. The pitch well inside, but it hits Acuna. Harris would have probably had that one stolen, but he'll have to go back to second base. Drake Baldwin will now step up to the plate. Runners at first and second. Nobody out for Drake Baldwin, who sends this one in the left field. Raccoon is tracking. He'll get there. Well, it looks like he's getting there, and he will for out number one. Up steps Matt Olson. With 1 out, 2 on. Double steal going. The pitch is low. The throw to third, not in time. Both runners advance. 6th stolen base of the year for Harris. And Acuna swipes second behind him. It's his 14th bag stolen. And that pitch was low. So it's a 1-0 count to Matt Olson. He sends this one high. He sends this one deep. And out of here. The stolen bases don't matter. Matt Olson sends this one 365 feet deep and makes it 8-0. Holy smokes. Bravos open the floodgates in the 7th. And now Brad Keller will face Austin Riley, who swings through 100 miles an hour at the top of the zone for strike one. Braves, after not being able to hit in the last game, are unleashing on the offensive side. There's out number 2, though. Flight out to Brandon Marsh. Ozzy Albies 0 for 2 with a walk in this one. And, fouls off the first one. Not a pretty swing. Managed to make some pretty good contact, though, all told. 2 down, 0-1. And sent foul away again. 99 up in the zone. Oh, 2 the count, and a sweeper tried to back foot it, but Ozzy did not bite and had to get out of the way so it wouldn't hit his back foot. 1-2. On its way, it's well low in the dirt, 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Sinker sent back foul. Ozzy will see a 6th pitch from Brad Keller. And here it is. Grounded foul down the first base line, just past the Braves. Well, I don't know who's over there at first base, actually. Just past the first base dugout. 2-2. Well inside, 3-2. Payoff pitch. On its way. Sent to the second baseman, Stott. From one second baseman to another. It's out number 3. But not before Matt Olson goes yard to make it 8-0 Bravos in the middle of the 7th. Hope you got a good stretch in there. Ronaldo Lopez will face Schwarber to lead things off, and this one sent to Austin O'Reilly, playing much closer to the traditional shortstop position than traditional third base. He'll take it in and throw to first for out number 1. Here's Trey Turner. That was pitch number 70, by the way, for Lopez on the day. And he's got an out in the 7th inning now. Trey Turner up, takes 0-1, and he'll foul back strike 2. The 0-2. Swung on and missed, got him to expand. The old whirly bird special for Trey Turner. 5th K of the game. Here's JT Realmuto. Strike 1. Ramuto hitting much better against righties and lefties. Reverse splits guy, and we might see it here. This one sent deep into left field and into the seats. There goes the shutout for Ronaldo. A slider sent the other way and deep. Ball one up and in. 1-0 from Ronaldo. Blooped foul. Well, not really a bloop, just flied, weakly foul. The 1-1. Grounded past the Braves dugout, third base side. 1-2. He'll spin on that back foot slider. 2-2. Backs him off with a curve. 3-2. Grounded. Almost speared by Ronaldo, but it gets its way through all the way into center field. Runner gets to first base. Bryson Stott over there. And now there's strike one to Sosa. He's going to challenge. He's going to be right. It's ball one. 1-0 instead of 0-1. And there's a strike. No challenge there. Swung on a miss, strike two, right over the top of it. And Sosa lays off of that one. 2-2. Turning into a long inning for Lopez. This one beat into the ground and sent into right field for a base hit. No one warming, but we are going to have a mound visit from Jeremy Hefner here. It was smooth sailing through the first two batters. The last three, not so much. Adoli swings right through that fastball. 92 at the bottom of the zone.
Ball one.
That one's going to miss. Ball one. This one cued foul. 1-2. He'll lay off that slider. Couldn't get him to bite that time. 2-2. Sent well foul. The 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled back. Two again, swung on and fouled back. 24 pitches for Ronaldo so far in this inning. Swung on and missed. Heim's going to have to do some housekeeping. Throws it to first. And there's out number 3. So some trouble for Ronaldo Lopez. Shutout gets broken up, but he'll complete 7 with only giving up 1 run. After this JT Realmuto solo shot. Braves still lead at 8-1. And Zach McCambley will come into this game. 9 games thrown for the Phils. He's got a 1-2 record through 10 1/3 innings pitched, a 5.23 ERA. And Doobie's going to come up to the plate here. And he'll look at ball one. Versus lefties batting .500, but just batting a $125 versus righties. Now warming in the bullpen. We just used Dylan Lee. Let's get Aaron Bummer up. Aaron Bummer. Also get Bobby Suarez going. Might actually have Robert Suarez go. And check his swing, ball 2. Yeah, I'm going to have Robert Suarez go. I have Bummer still warming up, but we're going to schedule Robert Suarez in. I think he's actually doing better. Hold on. Is he doing better against lefties? Where are your splits, sir? Well, that's crazy. Why are they not showing me his splits? How is he only a 79 overall? That's criminal. Yeah, it just shows me his overall batting average against. Well, that's upsetting. Counts 2-0 versus Doobie. That one will catch the inner third, strike one. 12-6 curve, sweeper, and changeup. No fastballs thrown by this guy.
Ball 3.
That's ball 3, sweeper that didn't sweep. Just kind of dropped off the planet. 3-1. Right in there, strike 2. Count is 3-2 for Mauricio Dubon playing shortstop for the Braves today. And he'll send this one through the 5-6 hole and past the diving Trey Turner. Base hit for Doobie. He's 2 for today. And here's Yaz. Mike Yastrzemski 2 for 3 on the day. Pickoff attempt to first, nothing doing. Haven't been able to throw out a Braves base runner Braves base runner trying to steal yet. I should say, because they have thrown out a Braves base runner. Gosh, that's hard to say, apparently. All right, the count's 0-1. And this one's sent hard, but booting it is Bryson Stott. Throw will go to first base. They'll still get the out, but the runner advances. That was 98 off the bat. Yaz is finding something at the plate, and I like to see it. Here's Jonah Heim. Love to see it, actually. Pickoff attempt at second. Nothing doing. Doobie just trying to take a big lead to score on this, hopefully, Jonah Heim single up the middle. But sends the first one back, foul on a changeup. Everything 90 or below from this guy, McCambly. Bit of an adjustment. The 0-2. Down and in, almost in the dirt, 1-2. 1-2 pitch to Heim after McCambly looks back. Checked his swing. It's a curve missing outside, 2-2. Count even. The delivery swung on and missed. Maybe thought that was a sweeper. Did not sweep. It was a changeup. And there's out number 2. Here's Michael Harris. Doobie on second. Pitch to Michael. Ball 1 well outside. Michael batting much better against righties, but still just batting 200. Does have a homer in the series, though. There's a strike, just catching in the lower part of the zone. And there's ball 2. 2-1. Oh, no, don't look at the score. Don't look at the out-of-town score from a moment ago. 2-1. Unless you want memes. Count is 2-2. 2-2 to Harris. Sent into center field pretty well. Going back on his march, but he'll have plenty of room to make the grab. And there's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Bravos after Mauricio Dubon kicks things off with a single. It's still 8-1, though. And coming into the game for the Braves will be Robert Suarez. Through 8 games, he's thrown 8 1/3 innings, has a 1.08 ERA. And against lefties, has a 0.59 batting average against. Righties batting over 450. So yeah, definitely a reverse splits guy so far early on in this season. We'll see if he can keep it going as he's facing 3 lefties in this inning. Strike 1 to Racones. He swings right through a cutter going inside. There's ball 1, a sinker. And swung on, and I don't know if that was fouled at the plate, but if it was, not hit well. 1-2. Setting up inside again. Swung on and fouled back. Not having an easy time getting to that cutter. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Sneaks that cutter underneath the bat. Rincones couldn't come up with a solution to that cutter. And it's strike 3. Robert Suarez dishing out a Whirly Bird special. Here's Brandon Marsh. First pitch misses low, ball 1, just below the knees. And there's a strike down and away. We're going to get a challenge. It's going to be very close. And it just clips the down and away corner. Just barely. 1-1, the count. And this one sent backdoor cutter over to Austin Riley at third. He'll scoop it up off of the carpet, throw to first, and there's out number 2. Here's Bryce Harper. That one sent back foul. Probably the main reason why we're seeing Robert Suarez here. In a not very high leverage situation. Strike 2, backdoored it. The 0-2. Swung in. Oh, he sawed him way off. Popped straight up. Very shallowly in the air, I guess. And that's out number 3, taken in by Jonah Heim. Absolutely sawed him off. Bryce Harper, a little bit confused, just now leaving the batter's box. And has only a handle left over. Holy smokes. Yohan Duran, the Phillies closer, is going to come in. Through 10 games, he's 6 for 8 on saves, though this is not a save opportunity. 10 and a third innings pitched, 5.23 ERA, and here's Acuna. Braves have seen him in all 3 games, despite just once having any kind of high leverage situation. Splitter, 4-seam, 12-6, and sweeper. And this one sent foul by Ronald. I think I'll go ahead and put Bummer in next inning. One pitch. We'll miss the zone. 2-1. By the way, though that was close, it was outside, but the Phillies don't have any more challenges. That one, strike 2. Braves have yet to challenge in this game. Well, that may not be true. We might be 1 for 1. Either way, we have our challenges. We have all of our challenges. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and tipped back into Realmuto's mid. It's strike 3. Here's Baldwin, 1 for 4, but that one counted for an RBI. He'll rip one back foul. 100 right down the pipe. Actually timed it up well, was just a little bit under it. Delivery from Duran. And it is sent back foul again. This time 102 down the chute. The 0-2 will miss low. Splitter. That Baldwin will spit on the splitter. 1-2 on its way. Ripped into left field and down for a base hit. Sent that splitter the other way. Now 1 on and 1 out for Matt Olson. Already a homer in this one. Ooh, ahead of that 12-6 curve and a little on top of it. Counts 0-1, the pitch. Splitter that dives below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Swung right under that thing. Pickoff attempt to first. Nothing doing. Don't think Baldwin's going. But a pickoff attempt nonetheless. Count is still 1-2. Duran kicks up, fires, and that's ball 2. Matt Olson held up on that splitter almost in the dirt. Duran splitter, very tricky though. 2-2. This one's sent to left field and down for a base hit. Almost ate up Racona out there and left. Wicked spin on it. 104 off the bat, back-to-back liners the other way. Braves lefties doing it the right way, and now here's Austin Riley. Strike 1. I'm actually going to start warming up Dodd, I think. I might go to him if Riley hits a home run or something. Ball 1 up and in. Count is 1-1. And no, can't check his swing on the splitter there. Strike 2. Duran's 18th pitch of the inning on a 1-2 count is coming up. He'll miss down and in, 2-2. Two. Sent in the air to center field. Under it is Marsh. He'll get it. He'll get it back into the infield. No runners advancing, and there's out number 2. Up steps Ozzy Albies, 0 for 3 on the day, but has a walk.
Ozzy Albies.
I want to see really fast. Yeah, I'll probably still go with Bummer. Unless we get a huge lead. Then I'll bring Dot in. Baldwin at second. Ball 1 outside. And Olsen at first. Ozzy pops this one way up there. Under it is Bryce Harper at first. Didn't even have to move. And that's out number 3. We're through 8.5. Aaron Bummer is going to come into this game. He's thrown 8 1/3 innings in 7 games. To a 3.24 ERA. He's got that sweeper that he's famed for. Not to mention the slurve. A sinker, and I'll mix in a four-seam fastball as well to keep you honest. And here is Kyle Schwarber. Way inside, ball 1. That's my bad. Inside, 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Sent the other way foul. I was right down the middle. Lucky to get that one back. This one grounded weakly. Much better location at the knees and away. On a slurve. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Another slurve. Schwarber partakes in a Whirlybird special here in the 9th for out number 1. Now it's Trey Turner up. 1 out. Strike 1. Four-seam fastball, too. Dots it up there, too. Strike 2. Just did catch the corner. Phils can't challenge even if they wanted to. 0-2. Expanded the zone and fouls it away. 0-2. Won't expand on that one, though. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a weakly hit. Over to Dubon. He's got to get rid of it fast. He does, but at one hop, scoot by Olsen, safe at first. No chance to challenge. Braves are not going to hold Turner at first. Infield hit for him. Now this goes through the legs of Aaron Bummer and into center field. Going to third is Turner. He's going to be gunned down easily. For out number 2, Harris comes up firing. That one right back up the middle. And Turner was on second base when Harris got it. Still, though, with Turner's speed, able to make it within 2 steps or so. Here's Bryson Stott. Runner on first, 2 outs now. So there's strike 1. Sweeper just nicking the inner part of the plate. Another sinker. This one sent right to Matt Olson at first. He'll take it in, step on the bag himself, and there's out number 3. The Braves will win it. They win the series. 8-1 today. Win the series 2-1. And they prove to the Phils who's the best team in the National League East. Winning pitcher on record is Ronaldo Lopez. He went 7 innings went 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, struck out 6, didn't walk a batter, and gave up 1 earned run on that solo shot from Real Muto. Mike Yastrzemski went 2 for 4. He's our player of the game, 2 homers and 3 RBIs. The losing pitcher on record is Zach Wheeler. He only went 3 1/3 innings. Did punch out 7 in that time frame. Walked just 1. Gave up 5 earned runs on 5 hits. Early hook for him, though. Hope he's okay. Now the Braves will get out of town and turn their attention to the Washington Nationals in Washington. We'll go ahead and advance a day to see if that trade went through. Fix the Stripers lineup. Oh, the A's do not want to make that trade. I am honestly okay with that. Let's go get Dom. Let's get Dom. Why not? It's worked for us in real life. Let's see if he'll sign back with us. Dom, what position do you play? You play first, right? Yeah. Dom. He's only 30? Dang. Yeah, but we're going to sign you for league minimum. His ideal salary is $780 for 1 year. Add a few years, maybe we can work something out. Bruv. A longer contract would be better. This isn't what I'm looking for. Fine. 2 years. And 1.2 mil. The length's about right, but salary is too low. 1.4 mil. Salary is still too low. 1.5. You're worth more. You're really not in this game. I'm sorry, Dom. He'll sign the contract. Perfect. That took some doing. All right, we need to now cut someone or send them down. So, front office, manage roster. I assume Dom is in AAA right now. He is. Do we want to keep him there for right now? Drew Compton's on fire. Let's bring Drew up to AAA. We need to send down someone from AAA, though. Let's send down Groshans. All right, and then who do I want to get rid of? I think we were going to get rid of Kyle Farmer. Unfortunately, I love you, Kyle Farmer. And you mean a lot in the Kyle Farmer, you mean a lot in the clubhouse. Unfortunately, in the video game that doesn't matter much. I'm sorry. We have 17,000 shortstops. But hey, I don't want to release you, so maybe I can just try to send you to third or to AAA. He must consent to doing so. All right, we'll designate him for assignment. I hope he stays. Is he still on the 40-man? Because I got to make room on the 40-man for Dom. Kyle Farmer. It doesn't look like he is on the 40-day. 40-man, I mean. Yeah, we lost someone. So, Dom, welcome back, buddy. Oh, wait. Go on the 40-man, and then you'll be back. Here we go. I hope you do well, Dom. You're not ever playing first base. I'm just going to tell you that right now. All right. Lineups. Dom against righties. You're the DH, my guy. Reeser's going to be the DH against lefties. Renal Harris will bat ninth just all the time. All right, let's get one more game in. But before we do that, I need to go to the bathroom. So I will be right back. Enjoy some smooth jazz while I'm gone. This break brought to you by Classic Cookie Gaming, Classic and Cookie & Co. Entertainment, LLC. And we are back. That break brought to you by Cookie & Co. Entertainment, LLC. Go visit Classic Cookie Gaming, Cookie Streams as well. For business inquiries, please email cookie@cookieandcoentertainment.com. Thank you. On we go. Spencer Strider versus Josiah Gray. Josiah Gray not looking great. We'll get into those numbers in a minute. Bravos are 14-8. Once again, Strider on the bump. We'll have Ronald Acuna Jr. out in right field, Drake Baldwin catching, Matt Olson at first base, Austin Riley batting fourth and playing third base. Ozzie Albies will be playing second, batting fifth. Mauricio Dubon, shortstop. At left field will be Mike Yastrzemski batting seventh. Big Dom Smith back with the team. He'll be DHing and batting eighth. And Michael Harris, the second, will be batting ninth. All right, we have a lefty-heavy lineup right now, which I'm fine with, because we can always pinch hit for Dom later on with Hoskins if we need to, or any other right-handed hitter. All right, here we go. Ozzie's fine. Michael Harris is fine. All righty. And the Atlanta Braves with a 14-8 record are facing their division foe, Washington Nationals, with an 8-14 record. We're here at beautiful Nationals Park, which opened in 2008 here in the greater DC area. And Braves starting pitchers in the last, did I say 6 games? Last 6 starts. First innings pitched with 44, a 1.64 ERA. That's third best in the league. Just a .75 whip. That's second best. Have given up 6.5 hits, but that's still per 9. That's still tied for 6th in the league, and then first in strikeouts and just 1 walk. Holy smokes, just 1 walk through the last 6 starts for the Braves starters. But they'll be facing Josiah Gray. 4 games started. He's 0-4 with 14 1/3 innings pitched. 9.42 ERA and a 2 whip. Only struck out 9 batters so far this season. And he'll be tasked with taking down Ronald Acuna Jr., batting 260, playing right field for the Braves today. Cutter, 4-seamer, slider, sweeper, and sinker for Josiah Gray. First pitch from Gray, swung on and missed. It's a sweeper. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Early on, of course, the big star, James Wood. Here's ball 1. We'll take a quick look at the Washington Nationals lineup and field. And James Wood is not in the lineup today. CJ Abrams is at shortstop. Actually, let's go in the out. Let's start in the outfield, shall we? From left to right, we have Joey Weimer, Robert Hassel III hustling out there, and Dylan Cruz out in right field. Third to first, we have Brady House. At shortstop, it's CJ Abrams, Luis Garcia, and then at first, Andres Shapiro. Once again, pitching is Josiah Gray. His battery mate is Keibert Ruiz. It's a 1-1 count for Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch will miss well inside, ball 1. Cutter that didn't really cut at all. 2-1. Misses well inside, another cutter. Can't seem to find that one early. Baldwin on deck. 320 average on the year for him. The pitch will miss inside with a cutter again, ball 4. Ronald Acuna Jr. will walk to lead things off in this series. It's a 5-pitch walk, and here's Drake Baldwin now. And he won't be able to check his swing. I think it would have been a strike at the knees anyway. And Acuna has 14 swipes on the year so far. Going to be a slide step and fouled away by Baldwin. Baldwin with a 1.08 OPS. The 0-2 pitch to him will miss in the dirt, but it bounces in front of Ruiz. So Ronald won't be able to advance. It's 1-2 now. 1-2, Ronald going. Pitch, steer right 3, throw down a second, not in time. Called strike 3. I almost challenged it, but I didn't see it well enough. It looked high. That's the first strikeout on the day for Gray. Braves overall OPS 747, which is good for 9th in the NL. It did catch the top part of the zone, a high slider. Now here's Matt Olson. Strike 1. Oh, 1. Acuna going. Down and in, ball 1. The throw is well late. Ruiz may have had some trouble getting that one out of the wicket. Stolen base number 16 for Acuna. And having Antoine Richardson as the first base coach seems to be panning out early for the Braves. Another stolen base. And there's strike 2 to Olson. Cutter at the knees. He swung straight through. 1-2, well inside with a sweeper, 2-2. Phillies, by the way, fall to the Cubs. 8-3 Cubs favor. 2-2 pitch to Olson. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Sinker acted more like a splitter there. And after Josiah Gray has only been able to punch out 9 on the season coming into this one, he's got 2 in the first inning against the Braves. Here's Arai. He'll send one foul into the seats. Braves do strike out a lot. No doubt about that. The 0-1 swung underneath that one, strike 2. Riley's got 7 runs scored in the last 10 games. 0-2 pitch, sent away foul on a cutter. Josiah will throw 18 pitches at least in this inning, assuming no pickoff to third. The throw, or the pitch, I beg your pardon, is low, ball 1. Josiah Gray wants to know how low it was. It was pretty low, Josiah. 1-2 again. Swung at it. They'll bounce away from Ruiz, and he'll beat his man up first by a step. Very nonchalant there. But the Braves will strike out the side. The side will be struck out for him after a leadoff walk. And it's the Braves nothing through the first half of the game. Whoa, that's not right. The first half of the first inning of the game, and the Nationals are coming up. I botched that so bad. I'm sorry, guys. Spencer Strider, 4 games started. He's got a 2-2 record, a 4.56 ERA, 25 2/3 innings pitched, a 1.25 whip. We'll see. With a lot of starting pitching clogged up for the Braves, we'll see if Strider will get moved to the pen if he can't get it together here. CJ Abrams, a 205 batting average on the year. Ball 2 low. Has shown some greatness early on in this year, so hopefully he can get it back together. This one lined the other way, foul. Turns 95 into 96 there, and that slider will skip in there. Alan Lyle on deck. The pitch from Strider will miss inside, ball 4. So both pitchers lead things off with a walk. Strike 1 at the bottom of the zone. May have clipped, may have been just below. It was close. 0-1, weakly chopped, going foul, and it's a good thing it did. Wouldn't have had a chance at being the runner at second if it hadn't. 0-2, swung on and grounded foul past the first base coach for the Nationals. 0-2, once again, swung on and missed. He cannot hit that pitch as he's all tied up. And there's out number 1. We have Abrams, Dalen Lyle. Those two have already hit. Garcia, Cruz, House, Keibert Ruiz, Robert Hassel III, Shapiro, and one more guy. 1 out, and here is Luis Garcia. Ball 1. Baldwin's gonna tap his helmet. Think it clipped the inner third, and it did. 0-1. This one overturned. This ABS challenge brought to you by Classic Cookie Gaming. Go check out Classic Cookie Gaming today if you like classic games. The 0-1 runner going. It's fouled away towards the Braves dugout on the third base side. 0-2. He'll spit on that 4-seamer down and away. Ball 1. 1-2 pitch. Swung and weakly hit to short. Dumont's got it to second. The turn, not in time. It's a slowly developing double play. Dumont got rid of it pretty quick, but Ozzie not the best turn there at second. Now Strider will have to at least throw a 15th pitch, and he'll face Dylan Cruz and miss well inside, ball 1. Just outside, ball 2. That 4-seamer. Now popped it way up and towards the Nationals dugout. Olsen there reaches up and over and makes the grab for out number 3. So the Nationals with a leadoff walk, just like the Braves, but can't get anything across. It's still nothing as we go to the second.
Leading off for the Braves, second base.
Here's Ozzie Albies. has managed 10 stolen bases despite just a 209 batting average and an OPS in the 500s. He'll sky this one into right center field. Under it is Hassel, and he'll make the grab for out number 1. Mauricio Dubon steps up to the plate now, batting .236, much better against lefties than righties. However, he is facing a righty here, of course. And a cutter front doors for strike 1. Does have 4 doubles on the year, including one against Zach Wheeler in the Braves' last game. Yo, hey there, Spider Dark. Thank you for being a member for 11 months, Spider Dark. Indeed, almost a year. Good to see you in chat there, bud. All right, 1-1 is the count. Ripped down the line foul. Turned on that cutter, but was well early on it. The 1-2 will miss outside. 2-2 with a slider. 2-2 pitch. Send it into center field on a line, high line, and Hassel will hustle over to it for out number 2.
Batting 7, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Oh, lie. I'm glad you're just joking. Going bankrupt is not would not be good. Steve Reich 1 to Mike Yastrzemski. Has struggled at the plate so far this season, however, did have a 2-homer game. And hit the ball real hard in his last at-bat, too. Quickly down 0-2 here, though, against Josiah Gray. The 0-2 will miss well outside, 1-2. Yo, Pedro! Oh, no, YouTube hasn't been notifying you. That's not good. 1-2 will miss up and in, almost hit him. Pedro, you're going to want to make sure those notifications come through tomorrow, though, because we got Hollow Knight again tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern. The 2-2 pitch. He will not go. And Dom Smith on deck. Will be his first plate appearance of the year. Payoff pitch to Yaz. He'll get out in front of that one, send it foul into the seats on the first base side. 3-2 pitch. Ripped into right field, base hit. 0-1-0-8 off the bat through the 1-3, sorry, through the 3-4 hole. And Dom will get his first at bat of the year. Yaz starting to heat up. Here's Dom. Yeah, fire indeed for Hollow Knight tomorrow. Closest you play to baseball is cricket or rounders. That's fair. Cricket is, well, it's far off, but it, you know, cricket is so much fun. Well, wait, what about Deltarune Chapter 5 tomorrow? Dang, I gotta start and get back into Deltarune, or getting into Deltarune. Oh no, it's too hot in Britain to do anything. My condolences. My condolences indeed. Swung on a miss, strike 1 for Dom Smith in his first plate appearance of the year. He was with the Braves to start the year. Now he loops one into right field. With 2 down and running it down will be the right fielder for the Nationals for out number 3. I think it might be Brady House. Still nothing as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Here is Brady House. What do you play, Brady House? I gotta look at their lineup. No, it's Dylan Cruz out there. Brady House is playing third. Now we'll miss outside, ball 1. So Brady. That one misses just low, below the knees, ball 2. 2-0. Just misses outside and away. 3-0. Here is Brady House. Or sorry, here's 3-0 to Brady House. Strike 1. A slider that just snuck in there. 3-1. See you right 2 at the knees. The 3-2 misses just below the knees, ball 4. Average heat in Britain is 36 degrees Celsius. How is that in Fahrenheit? I have no idea what you just said, Pedro. Okay, have a good evening there, Spider Dark. Thanks for popping in. Glad you got to use your 11-month membership message there, featured message. And you too can get a featured message every month if you become a member of Cookie Streams today. 1-1. Backdoor strike 2. Nasty slider. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. The old whirly bird special for Keibert Ruiz.
Center fielder, Robert Hassel, the third.
You just have to go to school. That's sad. Luckily, I'm graduated from all school, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Hey Siri. How much is 36 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? Ooh, that's tough. 97 degrees? Ooh, that is rough. 0-1. See right 2 down and in. Robert Hassel III does have 5 doubles on the year. And this one, oh, Olsen steps on the bag at first, throw down the second. Tag is late, but they won't get the out at first. 98 off the bat. Great play by Olsen, snags it. Almost stepped on the bag on the slide on accident. Does a little toe tap there to at least get 1. Now runner will be at second. And Chaparro up to the plate. Batting .221 on the year. Strike 1. 1-1 the count now. 1-1 misses well outside. I don't know how I missed that bad. The 2-1 tries a front door. It'll miss. 3-1. Joey Weimer on deck. The 3-1. Sent into the stratosphere. That's going to clear the Braves dugout and go 431 feet. Holy smokes. Yeah, maybe Spider Dark. Yeah, indeed. 97 is... Ooh, that's no joke.
Ball.
1-0 sent right back out the middle for a base hit. Nats lead at 2-0 with 2 outs in the second. Strider almost got out of it. And now the lineup card will flip on over for CJ Abrams. Strike 1, looping curve in there. Now this one hit weakly, and Ozzy will get to it. Throws it to first, and there's out number 3. But not before Andres Chaparro lines one, well, not really lines one, crushes one into the left field seats to make it 2-0 Washington. Here's Michael Harris, second. 152 average on the year, 592 OPS. 7:22 local time. Yeah, that's not too far off from where it is in my local time. Right now, 0-1 is the count after that backdoor cutter. Braves looking to get something across against Josiah Gray. And he'll get Michael Harris down to an 0-2 count. That'll miss well up. A little in, ball 1. I haven't watched much of the World Cup yet. The 1-2 will miss inside. I did watch U.S., a little bit of U.S. versus, who are they playing? Actually, I watched more of Netherlands versus Sweden. 2-2. Well inside. Wear it, kid. Count goes full after starting 0-2. Lineup flips over next. This one into left center field and down for a base hit. So Harris goes down 0-2, fills it back up to 3-2, and then goes the other way for a single. Here's Acuna, who walked in his first at-bat. Harris has wheels. Oh, ripped foul. Sweeper left over the heart of the plate. Acuna was just way early on it. Count is 0-1. Harris, good lead at first. Pickoff is not in time. Cabo Verde is cooking. I'll take your word for it, but that's a cool name. I assume, is this the Brazilian team? Nice, Spider Dark. I'll look at that in a minute. Slide step and swung on a miss for strike 2. The bat is batting. The bat is kind of batting. 0-2. Runner goes. Pitch is sent into center field and caught on the fly. Throw goes back to first. It is off target. Would have had Harris, but it's off target. Good try by Hassel the third. And here's Drake Baldwin. That one, great diving grab by Hassel. Harris kind of held up at second. Thought that was going to get down. Didn't advance any further, though. It did not get down. Hassel got back up quickly, too, to make that throw. Almost had him. Slide step and cutter misses way outside. Ball 1. Count is 1-0. Runner goes. Way late jump. That one fouled back by Baldwin. Count's even at 1. Runner goes. It's a slide step, and Baldwin rips it the other way. Foul. Well late on it. Josiah Gray readies for another pitch, and it is down and in, 2-2. Oh, Verde's on another country, or is playing for another country that speaks Portuguese. Nice. Can you eat the ball if it comes towards you? I mean, I guess you could try. I don't know. It doesn't, trust me, it doesn't taste very good. Don't ask me how I know. Count's even at 2. 1 out. Runner goes again. Pitch misses outside. The throw is late and off target. Count goes to full. Harris swipes his 7th bag of the year. Payoff to Baldwin. Will miss low, ball 4. So Baldwin reaches. That's Josiah Gray's 2nd walk of the game. Matt Olson steps up to the plate. First pitch to him. He'll check his swing. It's ball 1. On deck is Austin Riley. Count is 1-0. Pitch, sinker sent foul. Count even at 1. 1-1, that is. Runners go. Great jump. Strike on the outer part of the plate. Throw down the third. Not in time. Harris swipes it. Following him along at second is Drake Baldwin. Baldwin nabs his first. Harris with his 8th of the year. And a 1-2 count for Olson. The pitch misses well inside. 2-2. Might try to stay away from him, but the league leader in OPS is on deck, Austin Riley. Count is 2-2. Oh, under it, but sent a good way by Matt Olson. Foul. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat on its way and sent the other way. To third base. A runner will come home to score. It's 2-1 now. Matt Olson gets an RBI. Michael Harris broke in, and House just went straight to first. So Olson does his job, and here's Riley, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Baldwin on second. Not great speed, but with 2 outs, I think he'll get a good secondary from second base if it's a single. Riley turns on this one foul. Ooh. That's a tough one, Pedro. Pedro just asked if I'd rather always have slightly damp socks or always have a small annoying pebble in your shoe. I think it would be the slightly damp socks. Yeah. At the very least, you could maybe not wear socks if it really bothered you that much. But I feel like eventually you get used to it. The pebble is crazy. Although I guess people do get used to that. I'd still go with the socks. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Inning ends, but the Braves do cut the lead in half. 2-1 Nationals. Lyle steps up to the plate, number 2 hitter for the Nats. He'll spit on ball 1 low. Last 5 games, a 984 OPS for Lyle. Right here, he'll take strike 1. It's 1-1 now. Oh, why else didn't you see Knight around? Yeah, he was here earlier today, but he had to go to sleep already out there in England right now. Normally he's in Italy, but he's on vacation right now. Did he go? I think he did. And he gets rung up. He'll get a half order of the Whirly Bird Special. Third K for Strider. We'll see if he can settle in here now. And now gets a grounder straight to Matt Olson until taking in on a couple hop step on the bag himself. And there's out number 2. Dylan Cruz steps up to the plate. He'll stare at ball 1, which dips below the zone and actually skips off the dirt. 1-0, strike 1. Counts 1-1, the pitch. Lined up the middle for a base hit. 106 off the crack of the bat. And now here's Brady House. Runner goes. The strike throw down didn't have a chance. He's safe. Pitch once again was a strike. 0-1. Line into right field and down for a base hit. It's going to roll to the corner. 1 run will score. Throw will be cut off coming into second. It's 3-1 Nats. 4th double of the year for House. Now here's Cabert Ruiz. He'll take strike 1. Batting .324 so far. That's going to miss inside. Ball 1. The 1-1 is sent deep into left center field. Yaz after it. He'll track it down on the run just in front of the warning track for out number 3. But not before Brady House doubles home a run with 2 outs and makes it 3-1 Nats as we head to the 4th. Ozzie will lead things off here in the 4th. Some pretty clouds out there in center field and right center field. In the bullpen, already warming up are Cole Henry and Andre Granillo, I think is how you say it. 0-1. Swung through that did Ozzie for strike 2. Braves were starting to see Josiah a bit better last inning. And way inside, ball 1. There's a song in a musical called Godspell. 1-2 the count, misses low. In which someone has a pebble in their shoe and they name him Dan. D-A-N, Dan. So random. The line is literally, I shall call the pebble Dan. 2-2, the count. Up high, 3-2. Doobie on deck. Payoff pitch on its way. Ripped into right center field, base hit. Back-to-back innings where the leadoff hitter reaches for the Braves. They made the Nationals pay last inning. Let's see if they can get another run across here in the 4th. Doobie out. First pitch to Dubon. He'll check his swing. It is a strike. Big news for the Braves. Just designated Kyle Farmer for assignment. Way out in front is Doobie. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. Pickoff attempt to first. Safe. Well safe is Ozzie. Once again, count is 0-2. The pitch, runner going. Misses well outside and skips away from Ruiz. Ozzie gets in there easily at second. He'll swipe his 11th bag of the year. Now Doobie has a runner in scoring position with nobody out and a 1-2 count. The pitch swung over the top of it, strike 3. And that's going to be the end of the line. That manager looks way too old to be the real Nationals manager. And Cole Henry will come into the game. 12 games pitched, has no 1-1 record, 13 1/3 innings pitched, and a 3.38 ERA. And here's Yaz. 4-seam, slurve, sinker, cutter, and circle change. Pick off back to second, not in time. Yaz finding fire lately in these last couple games. Rips this one foul. Jumped on that four-seamer, which is out in front of it. 167 batting average batting average with runners in scoring position this year for Yaz. He'll spit on a backdoor slurve that won't quite make it back in the door. Ball 1. Counts 1-1. Ozzie goes. Great jump. Ball high. The throw. That's going to get Ozzie at third. Good try. Great jump. But it was a high fastball and a great throw from Kybert Ruiz. 2-1 now for Yaz. Sends it back foul. Counts 2-2. Now miss down and away, 3-2. Dom Smith on deck. Don't forget to like this stream. 3-2. Right back foul. And this stream unofficially brought to you by Cookie & Co. Entertainment. 3-2. We'll miss low, ball 4. So Yaz reaches. And here's Dom. Flew out in his first at-bat. And sends it back foul. Wearing number 57 this year. Yaz takes a big lead at first. This one chopped weakly up the middle. Taking it as the second baseman. He goes to a short way. Does get Yaz by half a step. Bit dangerous when you have such a slow runner as Dom going to first, but they still get the out. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It's 3-1 Nats. Here's Strider. No, he's frustrated about giving up a 2-out run last inning. See if he can shut the Nats down here. Strike 2. Quickly 0-2. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider that'll slide off the plate for ball 1. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Went to that slider again. Went a little bit closer to the plate and got his 4th K of the game. Andres Chaparro, who hit a 2-run bomb in his first at-bat, will step up to the plate with 1 out, nobody on, and he'll stare at ball 1. Here is the 1-0, and it's grounded weakly up the middle. Dubon will get it. Plenty of time to throw to first. Does it, throwing against his body, and gets his man for out number 2. Great play. Now I'll bring up Joey Weimer. He'll swing through a curveball, strike 1. The 0-1, miss outside, 1-1. 1-1, sent the other way, and Ronald's going to throw it back into first. Olsen was not covering, but the throw actually was surprisingly close. And here's C.J. Abrams. And this one's sent on a fly in left center field. After it's Harris will wave off Yaz and make the grab for out number 3. So nothing doing for the Nationals despite a 2-out hit. Now Andre Granillo will come into the game. 14 1/3 innings pitched in 13 games. He has a 5.02 ERA and he's facing Michael Harris II. Pretty even splits versus righties and lefties. 286 batting average against for righties and 290 for lefties. And this lefty, Michael Harris II, will take ball 1. Now miss with a slider well in, 2-0. Pitch will also miss upstairs, 3-0. Harris already with a walk on the day and has a couple of stolen bags. 3-0. Will miss high, ball 4. Ronald Acuna Jr. will step up to the plate. Harris a threat to run, pick-off attempt, nothing doing. Barrow trying to be a little tricky over there. Trying to fake the throw back to the pitcher and the old, well, not so subtle hidden ball trick. First pitch to Ronald, swung on and missed, strike 1 on a 4-seamer. Down 0-1. No runner going, and it's strike 2 Ronald spits on it. 0-2 pitch. Runner's going. Late jump. It's fouled back. Counts 0-2 again. That was a circle change just below the zone. Runner goes. Late break. Swung on a missed slider way out of the zone. The throw is late. Acuna goes down on strikes. Harris swipes a bag. First K for Granillo. And here's Drake Baldwin, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base. Pick off back to second. Just gets his hand back in. Woo. First pitch to Baldwin is sent foul. Baldwin batting .444 with runners in scoring position this season. The 0-1 is on its way. Will miss well low, 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and missed strike 2. I didn't really mean to swing Foley there, but it would have been a strike anyway. Count goes to 1-2. The pitch sent up the middle and knocked down by the second baseman. The throw to first in time. What a play by someone, I'm sure. Hold on. Second baseman for the Nats in this game is Luis Garcia. Here's Matt Olson. And that was huge. That saved a run. Here is Matty O. He'll spit on ball 1 inside. Sprayed foul. Count even at 1-1. Such a pretty sky this evening in Washington, D.C. 1-1. Up the middle. This one off the glove of the diving Garcia. He gets back with it. Throw to first. Not in time. Infield hit for Matt Olson. And he'll get another RBI. It's 3-2. Braves trailing only by 1 now. Great effort by Garcia again. Just kicked off the side of his glove. And look at the wheels down the first base line. Matty O unhitching the trailer to get over to first base on that one. Here's Austin Riley, who struck out twice in 2 plate appearances. Actually batting a lot better against righties and lefties. .333 average, .227 against lefties. He's got a righty here, and he won't be able to check his swing. It's strike 2. 0-2, healthy lead for Olson at first. The 0-2 will miss well outside with a slider, ball 1. Good snag by Hebert back there. Keep that one from going back to the backstop. This one sent a right field base hit. Olson will get to second. Won't test Cruz's arm. The throw will come into third, but it skips, or it bounces on a hop to House. A little off target of the bag. And Riley just going the other way. 2-strike approach. Sends a stinker well below the strike zone. Into right field for a hit. Here's Ozzie. Up the middle. Base hit. Base hit. Olson's going home. The throw is off target. Matt Olson scores. It's all tied up at 3. Not even a dive attempt from the second baseman this time. Got through. Going to third base is Riley. They'll have him at the corners with 2 down. Mauricio Dubon up. Mauricio swung on a missed strike 1 on a slider. Oh, 1. Runner going. Swung on a missed strike 2. I mean, the throw is late. Ozzie will get to second. 12th stolen bag of the year. Ball game tied at 3. All runs coming with 2 outs. The 0-2 pitch to Doobie. Sent into center, shallow. Coming in is Hassel, though, and he'll make the grab for out number 3. But not before a couple runs come home to score for the Bravos. Matt Olson showing off the wheels with a 2-out infield single. And then showing off the wheels again by scoring the 3rd run for the Braves. And once again, it's tied at 3 going into the bottom of the 5th. Braves pitching last series, 26 innings, a 2.08 ERA, and a 0.081 whip. 30 Ks, just 1 walk. Strider alone has more walks than all of Braves pitching in the last series. He has in this one. Yaz will take this one in after it hops in the outfield grass. So Lyle will reach. And here's Luis Garcia. First pitch to Garcia. Steve Reich 1 at the knees. Pitch, slide step. They're going to say Garcia went strike 2. The 0-2 pitch will miss low, 1-2. The 1-2, can't get him to fish. It's going to be a changeup that misses down and away. The 3-2 pitch, swung on him to center field. Harris going in front of him. He's got it on the run. Looks back the runner to first and throws it back in the infield. 1 down now. But yeah, the Braves pitching staff has been incredible. Only gave up a total of 5 runs. No, sorry, that's not right. 8 runs through 3 games. Never gave up more than 3 in a game. So kept their team in it in every game. The 1-1. Grounded foul. Actually, I think it was just 7 runs, right? This is only... the Phillies only scored 1 run in the last game, I think. With 1 out, the 0-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. Dylan Cruz partakes in a Whirly Bird special. Now here's Brady House to face Strider with 2 outs. Nationals now without the lead. 0-1. Runners going. The strike, the throw down. Did not get him. That was a beautiful throw and tag. Throw, catch, and tag, I should say. Catcher pop time just under 2 seconds at a 1.98. It was an 87.6 mile an hour throw. Counts now 0-2. And swung on a weakly hit to second base. Ozzie will gobble that one up and throw to first for out number 3. So a 2-out stolen base. But still nothing for the Nats in this inning. Ball game's tied at 3 going to the 6th. And coming into the game for the Nats is Griff McGarry. 9 games. Through those 9 games, he's got a 2-0 record, 14 and a third innings pitched, and a 6.91 ERA. Lefties are hitting .417 against them, righties .324, and he'll face Yaz, who's 1 for 1 in this one with a walk to boot. He's going to send this one high and deep the other way. Going back, leaping for it. Superman grab is McGravy, and he misses it. It's going to be a double for Yaz. I may have pronounced that left fielder's name wrong. It's his 3rd double of the year. Just tried a Hail Mary there, did the left fielder for the Nationals. I want to see a replay of that after I find his name. It is Weimer. Sorry, not even the guy I was thinking of. Weimer, Joey Weimer out there in left. Let's take a look at this. I would call it Superman, but it's... I don't know. That's not really Superman. That's just heaving yourself up. No real need to do that, but it would have been a double either way, so I guess might as well try it, right? Just looked a bit goofy. Dom Smith up now with Yaz on second, looking to break through here in the 6th. And he will. Dom in the center field. Yaz is being waved. The throw will come home and misses the cutoff man. The backup man is the pitcher. He takes it in, throws on the run to second, even though Dom wasn't even off the bag at first yet. Dom Smith in his first game with the Braves will break the tie in the 6th by lining one up the middle for an RBI single. Out away, Dom. Here's Michael Harris the second. 4-3 Bravos. Strike one, swung on and missed on a fastball up and in the zone. Pickoff attempt over there for Dom. That's right. He's got wheels over there, folks. Count is 0-1. Michael Harris up to bat. The pitch. Swung underneath that one. Four-seamer upstairs. Strike two. OPS of 997 in his last 5 games for Michael Harris second. He's going to send one down the line. Foul. Just slapped it the other way. Just missed, being perhaps extra bases. 0-2 again. Sent the other way through the 5-6 hole and in left field for a base hit. A worm burner. Runners will be at first and second now for Ronald Acuna Jr. But before that, the Nationals' fake manager is going to come out and get McGarry. That's who I was thinking of. McGarry's the pitcher. PJ Powlin will come into the game. Has a 7.56 ERA through 8 1/3 innings pitched. He's pitched in 8 games. Has an 0-2 record. Here's Acuna. 1-run lead for the Braves. Nobody out. Swung on a miss, strike one. Four-seamer, sweeper, circle change, and sinker for the Nat lefty. Tops out at 93. Most of his stuff is going to be, his off speed is going to be well below 90. 1-1. Strike two. Pulled the string on a circle change. Count is 1-2. Here comes the delivery to Acuna. Another circle change and it's sent back foul. Count stays 1-2. Here comes the pitch. It's outside. 2-2. Count's even at 2-2. See what Acuna can do. Sends it back foul. He'll see a 7th pitch in this at-bat. Here comes that 7th pitch. It'll miss outside. 3-2. Drake Baldwin on deck. Would be a favorable lefty-lefty matchup potentially, but Baldwin's also hitting 421 with runners in scoring position this year. Pickoff back to Dom Smith. And he's well safe. Count is full. 3-2. And here comes the payoff. Acuna walks. Ball 4. He'll walk for the second time in this game. And here's Baldwin, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Bases juiced. Braves lead at 4-3 already with a run across in this inning. Swung on and missed, strike one. Baldwin batting 421 with runners in scoring position on the year. Quickly goes down 0-1, wanted that four-seamer. And it's going to send this one into right center field. It's down for a base hit. 1 run will score. They're going to send home a second. Harris scores, and it is 6-3. Braves. Drake Baldwin comes through in the clutch. A 2 RBI single for Baldwin. Acuna reaches third. Runners at the corners for the Bravos. Still nobody out, and here's Matt Olson. Stayed back on that circle change. There's ball 1 high to Matt. On a sweeper. The 0-1 out in front of that sweeper, strike one. Olson batting 350 with runners in scoring position. Already has 2 RBIs in this one. And he'll swing through that one, strike two. Four-seamer up and in. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. Olson can't come through here. But up steps Austin Riley. Riley 1 for 3 on the day. Sends this one the other way. And down but foul. Diving for it was Cruz. He comes up empty. As it was slicing away from him. And landing just foul. Now the count 0-2 after he couldn't quite check his swing. To 0-2. Here comes the pitch to Riley. He swings and misses at a backdoor sweep, a back foot sweeper. 2 down now for Ozzy Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
Albies ready. The pitch coming in. 2 down. And it is not going to reach. Great play by Hassel. A little bloop in shallow center field will not drop. Nationals get out of the inning, but not before. 3 runs come across for the Bravos. They lead it now 6-3. How good it must feel for Spencer Strider, who gave up 3 runs, did not have the lead, and now is walking into this 6th inning with the lead. Now let's see, who do we want to get up? Well, we'll hold off for right now. First pitch to Cabert Ruiz will catch the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1, just missing outside, 1-1. The 1-1, sent the other way on a line, diving, nose dives into Yaz's glove for out number 1. 99 off the bat. First pitch to Hassel is sent into center field. Harris will, almost not get there. Stumbling there at the end, still makes the grab for out number 2. 94 off the bat. Couple of hard outs. And now this one, not so bad. A chopper over there to Ozzy. He'll field, throw to first, and a quick inning for Strider.
Leading off for Atlanta, shortstop Mauricio.
And here's Doobie with nobody on to, with nobody out either to, he's going to lead things off and he's going to pop up into shallow right field. Under it is Garcia. He'll make the snag for out number 1. Here's Yaz, a double, single, and a walk so far.
Yastrzemski.
Got his average back up to 200. He'll swing under that one, strike 1. Has not gotten a hit yet this year off of a lefty. You know what Walt Weiss is saying? Well, he's got to face a lefty to get it hit off of a lefty, so he'll leave him in here in the 7th. Oh, dust him off the plate. 2-1. Has walked, though. Walked in the last game against the lefty. Braves do have Rhys Hoskins off the bench. 2-1. 3-1 now, but I think they're going to save him to replace Dom Smith if Poulin stays in the game after facing Yaz. The 3-1. Couldn't check his swing, strike 2. Count goes full. And here comes the payoff. Fouled back. Good at bat by Yaz, although probably upset because he did have ball 4 that he just couldn't quite check his swing on a pitch before. But he'll get ball 4. Oh, no, challenge that one. It's called strike 3. That was outside, though. And, yeah, misses after I was going to commend the umpire for a very well-called game so far. And he goes, before I can say anything, he goes and makes a bad call. But Yaz ends up with a walk there. Dom Smith will be pinch hit here by Rhys Hoskins. Batting 108 on the year, 391 OPS, but got a bit of a slow start. Yaz will be on first. And ripped by Hoskins into left field, into the left field seats. Foul seats, I should say. 106 off the bat. Turn that four-seamer right around. Counts 0-1. And now sends this one deep into left center field. That baby's getting down if it's not getting out of here. Rhys Hoskins with a pinch hit home run gives the Braves an 8-3 lead. Breaking it open in the 7th. So a good button to push there for Walt Weiss. That one goes 408 into the Bravo bullpen. And now here's Michael Harris the second. And Harris sends this one into the seats down the left field line. Foul. NL East standings, Marlins are just a half game back of the Braves, but the Braves looking like they might come away with this one tonight. Still a lot of ball game left, though. Only up by 5. 0-1. Harris,
That's a ball.
either 2 for 2 or 2 for 3. He is 2 for 2. 3 runs scored, though. He does have a walk. The 1-1. Oh, he turns on this one. Foul. Foul into the seats down the right field line. Counts 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Sent to the shortstop Abrams. He charges, fields, throws, got his man for out number 2. Didn't look too pretty, but it got the job done. Now lineup card will flip over, but not before the fake Nationals manager will take the ball from Poulin. Gus Varland's going to come into this game. Through 9 innings pitched, he has a 7 ERA right on the nose. But against righties, says, I have a 143 batting average against. But he better hope that he gets Acuna because lefties are hitting 316 against him. He's got 2 right after Acuna. Four-seamer, slider, and circle change as he settles in against Ronald Acuna Jr., and it's ball 1 outside. 1-0. Sent into left field through the 5-6 hole for a base hit. So he will have to face at least Baldwin now, with Acuna on first and 2 outs. You know Acuna's looking to steal here. Gus looks over at him, throws home, and now sliding backhand for C.J. Abrams. He'll throw to first, and it's just in time. Beautiful play for out number 3, but not before Rhys Hoskins goes yard into the Braves bullpen to give the Braves to extend the lead 8-3. Now Strider go out for another inning of work. So in 80 pitches, 5 strikeouts, he's walked 2 and only given up 3 runs. He's got a quality start so far through 6. You know he'll want better numbers, but hey, still put up a quality start so far. Just can't give up that 4th run in this inning. 1-0 the count. This one slicing foul down the third base line. No one warming in the Braves pen. 1-1, just below the knees. 2-1. Okay, a little more below the knees than I originally thought. 2-1, catches the outside corner, strike 2. 2-2 on its way from Strider. Hit weakly. Riley cuts it off, throws to first, and there's out number 1. Hit weakly on the ground, is why I should have said on the left side of the infield. But anyway, C.J. Abrams will step up to the plate and spit on ball 1 low. No one warming in the Braves pen. 1-0. Lines sharply down the first base line. Foul. Tailing right into the seats. Right past the netting. 1-1.
That's a ball.
Ball inside. 2-1 now. Miss inside. 3-1. Pitch number 90 for Strider is strike 2 of the at-bat. 3-2 pitch on its way, and it's hit the other way. Yaz tracking as it slices away from him. He'll make the grab for out number 2. So fills up the count, but gets the out anyway. Now here's Dalen Lyle, who sends this one high and deep into center field and out of here for a solo homer. 414 feet. Braves pen will get stirring. Kinley warming. Mound visit from Hefner. This might be the last at bat for Strider. Sent well into left field. Going away from Yaz, but Yaz will catch up to it for out number 3. So a solo shot cuts the lead down to 2. It's 6-4. Braves still lead it going into the 8th. Braves will face the Nationals 3 more times in this 4-game series, and then they'll face the Phillies again. After that, it'll be the Tigers. Not the Dodgers. I'm going to go ahead and have Tyler Kinley be ready to throw next inning. And what's their lineup looking like? Where would we be in trouble? I need to see if they have lefties or righties. But this doesn't show that, so I'm going to have to guess, I guess. Oh, where is it? I wish they showed you more than just... Oh, not the opponent's bullpen. More than just the next three. You know? But Kabert, it goes to Kabert. Oop. Box score. After Kabert... Oh, we have the bottom three. I'll go ahead and get Suarez up. Well, no. We won't worry about that right now. Kinley, ready to go. Matt Olson. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't cut to 2. It was cut to 4. My brain was like, oh, it's now a 6-4 game. No, it's 8-4. It's 8-4. Apologies. 0-1. This one is sent way back there. Into the Nats bullpen. Matt Olson sends a gift. His 10th homer of the year. Maybe he wants an autograph from that bullpen. It's 9-4 Bravos. That was a majestic shot. Very high. Definitely a skyscraper. Not a wall scraper, but definitely a skyscraper. 388. And who is that out there in the Nats pen? It is Clayton Beeter. Beeter did not bat an eyelash when that one came through. Here's Austin Riley. First pitch to him, ball 1 inside. Gus Varland's still in the game, by the way. 1-0. Up the middle and through for a base hit in between the shortstop and second baseman. On the left side, the second base bag. 99 back up the middle for Riley. Now here's Ozzie. Pickoff attempt at first, nothing doing. Pitch to Ozzie, swung right over the top of that circle change. Strike 1. He's 2 for 4 today. Looking at a third hit to that resume. Here's a ball 1 outside. Count even at 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Check to swing, ball 2. 2-1. Riley's going. The pitch fouled away. 96 right down the chute. Counts now even at 2-2. Here it is. Upstairs, 3-2. Dubon on deck. Payoff on its way. Swung on and missed, strike 3 on the circle change up and away. And here's Doobie. One down, Austin on first. Pitch to Dubon, sent the other way, foul. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Big lead at first. Nothing doing. Swung on and missed, strike 3. A slider. Way out of the zone. Doobie chases it. Now here's Yaz, who's super due with a double, a single, 2 runs scored, and a couple of walks. Riley pickoff attempt at first. Nothing doing. Did try stealing once, but it was negated by a foul ball. Yaz looking to make it 3 for 3. First pitch to him. Down the line, foul. Weakly taken in actually by the first baseman. But it was about 2 feet foul. 0-1. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Swung on and fouled. Right back. A slider. Kind of backdoored. Now we have the 0-2 once more. Swung on and just got a piece of that slider. Or just got to that slider, I should say. Bouncing it into the Nats bullpen. 0-2, 2 down. And down and away with a four-seamer, ball 1. Counts 1-2, and there are 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Yaz. He fouls it back. 1-2. Now remains 1-2. The kick and the delivery. Up and in, ball 2. Yaz will see an 8th pitch as the count is evened up at 2-2. With 2 outs. And sent in the air to right field, but under it is Cruz, and he'll make the grab. Great at bat by Yaz, but it goes for naught, as it's an 8-pitch fly out. But not before Matt Olson sends one high into the Washington night sky for home run number 10 and run number 9 for the Bravos. Tyler Kinley's going to come into this game. Probably should have brought in Dylan Dodd now I think about it, but it's fine. 7 through 7 games. He has a 9.53 ERA. An 0-1 record and 5 2/3 innings pitched. Here he'll get a ground ball to Austin. Riley will take a step throw to first, and there's out number 1. Quick out for Kinley there. Did have a two very bad outings back to back. Strike 1. Which it way inflated his ERA. Quickly strike 2. House can't get to that 12-6 curve. The 0-2 hit the other way. 0-2 still. Here it comes again. We'll miss low with a 12-6 curve. Ball 1. What's happened with Tyler Kinley in real life, by the way? Did we release him? I haven't heard his name in a while. 1-2. The old Whirly Bird special. On the house for Brady House. Here's Cabert Ruiz. And ball 1 outside. 1-0 is sent high and deep into the right field corner and foul. That one back foul off of the leg of Drake Baldwin. I think that missed the padding too. But he's okay. 1-2. Sent back foul. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3. Tyler Kinley gets the job done. The Nats go down 1-2-3. We head to the 8th. And it's Clay Beater. Actually, the 9th. This is the 9th, isn't it? Yes, we head to the 9th. Clay Beater, through 8 games, has pitched 5 1/3 innings. A 10-13 ERA, but has converted 5 of 6 saves. Ball 1. This, of course, not a save situation, but the computer loves to put the closer in the 9th inning no matter what. 1-0. Sent the other way by Reese Hoskins, and it's grounded right into the glove of Chaparro. He'll step on the bag, and it's out number 1. Here's Michael Harris, the 2nd. 4-seamer and slider. And 2-seamer for Beater, by the way. Harris having a good day at the office. He's going to, won't continue it. They have a nice line drive there, but right to Chaparro for out number 2. And here's Acuna. 1 for 3 and a couple walks to boot. Sent into center field and down for a base hit. I just realized I forgot to warm up anyone in the bullpen, so I'm glad that was a hit. I want Dodd to throw next inning. Now here's Drake Baldwin with Acuna on first. 5-run lead for the Braves. First pitch to Drake. Will miss low, ball 1. Pickoff attempt back to first. Nothing doing for Ronald. Counts 1-0. Runner goes well inside. The throw down to second is going to be late. That was a great tag by Abrams. 17th stolen bag for Acuna on the year. Braves trying to get one more run for their pin before calling it a night. Baldwin up, 2-0 the count. And high and deep to left field, but not deep enough. Under it is Weimer. He'll make the snag, and it's out number 3. Dylan Dodd's going to come into this game. It's his first game up at the big league level this year. Last year, though, 28 games. He pitched 35 innings to a 3.6 ERA, an 0.94 whip, and a walk rate of just 3.7%. He features a cutter, four-seamer, slider, and circle change. He's ready to go, and he'll face Robert Hassel III in the bottom third of this Nats order. And Hassel will check his swing, but it's a strike anyway on the cutter. 0-1. The 0-1, slider fouled away. Just got a piece of it. And now the 0-2. Ball 1 outside. Comes the 1-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Slider that dips out of the zone. And Dylan Dodd, in his first batter face this season, will get a strikeout. Here's Andre Chaparro. I went the wrong way with that circle change. It's fine. Ball 1 outside. Chaparro with the home run earlier in this game. Gave the Nats a 2-0 lead at the time. The 2-0. Strike 1, backdoor slider. They got back to the middle of the plate, actually. But Chaparro didn't want to bite on it. 2-1. That backdoor slider won't get back to the zone. And now the count's 3-1. And sent the other way and threw for a base hit. Throw will come to first, but Olsen not covering. 100 off the bat there. And here's Joey Weimer. He'll spit on ball 1, a cutter just missing inside. Runner not being held at first, but still in the stretch is Dodd, of course. Strike 1. The 1-1, well outside. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, strike 2. 2-2. He'll leave it alone, 3-2. And here is the 3-2. He'll leave it for ball 4. Strikeout, hit, and walk so far. And now here's CJ Abrams. First pitch to Abrams is a cutter in for strike 1. Ball 1. Down and away. Runners at first and second. 1 out, ball 2. That'll miss low, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Strike 2, front door slider. Abrams didn't want anything to do with that one. And now swing and a miss, strike 3 on a fastball. Dylan Dodd. It's gotten a little hairy, but he'll get a second out. And here's now Dalen Lyle. First pitch to Lyle. There's a front door cutter. It misses, ball 1. 2 outs in the 9th. Ooh, we're going to tap the helmet on that one. Might as well. You can't go home with them anyway, and it's close. That one caught the zone. It's overturned. 1-1. That ABS challenge brought to you by Classic Cookie Gaming. 1-1 the count. The pitch. Sent into right center field, left center field, and down for a hit. Runner's going to come home. The throw from Yaz is a little off, but Baldwin reaches over and snaps it back. Tags Chaparro, and that's out number 3. So, the game ends on a base hit, but it's not a walk-off. It's out number 3, and the Braves win it here in Washington. They'll take game 1 of the series. It wasn't the prettiest pitching performance for the Braves that they've had, the Braves staff, but they get the job done. Scheider ends up giving up 4, but he'll get the win, goes 3-2. Griff McGarry for the Nats goes gets the loss, and now is 2-1. Braves get their 15th win, Nats get their 9th loss. A great game this evening. Braves come out on top of it. 9-4. Just a great win, too. Great win. Okie doke. So, that Dom Smith pickup worked out perfectly. We still have 3 more games left with the Nats, but we'll do that next time. As for now, let's go ahead and simulate so it saves. Yeah, Hurston Waltrip is one of our starters. I should have known that. Sorry, at the beginning of the series. I was like, or at the beginning of the stream today, I was like, I want to put Hurston Waltrip in. Why haven't I done that? Well, I have. Oh my. Well, anyway, I'll take a screenie of this, and then we'll end things off for today. Thank you so much for watching episode number 10 of this franchise mode series with the Atlanta Braves. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do leave a like down below and subscribe or follow for some more shenanigans with the Braves and just in general on this series. And make sure you have those notifications turned on. YouTube can be a bit tricky, so make sure you have, once the bell is on, click it again and make sure it's set to all and not just personalize, so you can get all the notifications for when I go live. And make sure you join the Cookieverse Discord so you can chat it up with other folks in the Cookie crew, including myself, outside of streaming hours. And join, or become a member, I should say. Become a member of Cookie streams, or become a channel subscriber on Twitch in order to unlock some custom content, which are custom emojis that you can use in chat. And if you become a channel member on Classic Cookie Gaming, you'll also get, you'll get those same emojis to use in the comment section over there. And you'll also get some exclusive videos, 2 right now and more to come as more members join. Last but not least, make sure you get your cookie merch today. Classic Cookie Gaming shop.fourthwall.com. New website coming soon, likely, but that's still a work in progress. For now, it's still Classic Cookie Gaming shop.fourthwall.com though. So check out the merch there. And with that, we're gonna roll the credits and cue up that outro music. I hit the wrong button. That's my bad. That's my bad. Until next time, go find a good book to read and have an amazing day. Bye!